Right now, I'm in the market of getting some new wedges. And when I think about new wedges, I think of Voke's or Cleveland's, and I've had TaylorMade wedges in the bag recently as well. But there is a brand I often overlook with wedges. However, I love their irons typically, so I don't know why I overlook their wedges. However, this wedge from this brand has really caught my eye. So these are them, Ping Glide Pro. How gorgeous are they? I mean, they just look simplistic, they're very clean. Now, I have tested glide wedges in the past, but these Pro ones are slightly smaller, and I must admit, I'm a big fan of that head shape. So right now in my hands, I've got a 50 degree, a 54 and a 58. I'm down here at the Duke's Golf Course in St Andrews. I'm gonna hit some shots. Like I said, I'm in the market of some new wedges. Now there is a downside. Even though they look stunning, and they really are, these wedges are pricey. £200 a wedge. Now I don't know any wedge from any manufacturer that is that expensive. So that's £600 in my hand there. You can buy a full set of irons from a top brand for £600. So these wedges really do have to perform. Okay, let's start off with the 58 degree, with a few little shots around the green. As I mentioned, looks-wise, they are super gorgeous, these clubs, so nice and clean. And I must admit, behind the golf ball, it's lovely. It's like almost like a little spoon shaped. I like that. A couple of other things to add. These grips have Arcos, a lot of Ping grips do now, so a way of being able to track your data out on the golf course. Ping have definitely started to do that with all their clubs more recently, and really Cobra started it. All right, a couple of easy shots around here. That was nice, a little bit of delayed spin. And you might know, listen, my chipping's not the best part of my game, it's not. And I am in the market of some new wedges especially, and these, to be honest, tick every box that I'm looking for. So if they perform today, like I say, these could be a real contender for going in the bag. I've got to do everything I want them to do. So first thing I'm going to do is just spend time around the green, little short shots. And I'll play with the 50, the 54 and the 58. And then we'll move into some bunkers. And I feel like this green is a spinny green. I'm gonna have to hit some long 50 degree wedges into this. I think it's gonna get some serious backspin. That's in. Oh. That's in. Right, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I really bloody like these wedges. They feel great, they look good, they spin. I mean, something about a new wedge anyway. So that's the shots around the green done. I think the next shot, we're going to play some bunkers. How perfect is this bunker for testing? Look at that. I can play some short ones here from the front with the 58 degree. And then what I'm going to do as I go further back, I'll get probably the 54 degree. Obviously, I'm not really going to test the 50 degree wedge from a bunker as such. I think it's important when you are testing a new wedge to make sure it is very good at all the functions you need for it. Short shots around the green, bunker shots, flop shots, longer shots. So bunkers is definitely a necessity when you're testing some nice wedges. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the 58 degree. What I do like about these wedges, again, because of the size and how small they are, and as I mentioned earlier, it almost looks more like a spoon shape. Certainly on a shot like this, if I want to just open it up a touch, it still sits really nicely. I think it's obvious that I'm a fan of the looks of these wedges. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Right, I'm going to play the first one, almost like a proper splash bunker shot. That's lovely. Oh, that stopped a little bit quick actually, but can't blame it for that. I'm gonna play this next one, maybe not as open this time. So I'm gonna go with a 58 degree, but just not as open face. Let it run out just a touch more. Oh, I fatted it. It's there and thereabouts, that was all me. Let me try it one again. Oh, yeah, not as good on those shots, but that was more me. Let me do a bit more testing. And you know what? Sometimes it's not always pretty. Sometimes when your ball lands in a bunker, it does something like this and plugs. Check out that. Oh, proper fried egg. How's it going to cope in this situation? Oh my goodness. Sit, 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 sit. You know what? I wouldn't be disappointed with that. Out of that lie, even just to get it on the green is an achievement. That was really good. So as you can see, I've done quite a lot of work with the 58 degree so far. As I've got further away, I'm going to switch to the 54 degree now, which is still classified as a sand wedge, just a little bit of a stronger sand wedge. This one could be a little bit more of a difficult bunker shot. It's just in that awkward distance, really. Oh, that was nice though. Stop. Well, okay, not bad. I thought it was going to stop on that first bounce, to be honest, but that might have been a bit ambitious. Oh, that was terrible. You know what? It was going really well. My short game has been lacking confidence recently, and just this little time spent around the green, confidence level was starting to really increase. Those 2 shots have just dented that confidence a little bit. That's a shame. I'll crack on. I'll get it back. I'll get the magic back. Spin. Spin. Oh, I had some delayed rip on that, but I'm just flighting that a little bit further. And the wedge itself, what I like about it, again, because of the shape and it's small, opening it up doesn't look weird. I think just for me, that 54, I mean, I've asked for these lofts, but it's a little bit stronger than what I'm used to. But I think the performance is still pretty solid. I think next, I think it's spin time. Let's head out, let's get a little bit further down the fairway and hit some full wedge shots in. And the problem is we've made a proper mess of this bunker. Are you raking it or am I? Are you raking it? I'm raking it. Great. You guys think this YouTube lark's all rosy, don't you?
But you missed the spot.
I'm about 125 yards out from the middle of this green, and how nice is this? What a setting. It's a really tight, slim, thin green, and I'm kind of in between clubs. I'm going to start off with the 54. I think it's going to be quite a full one of these, but I reckon that's optimum spin rate. And then I might just hit some like delicate 50 degree shots as well into this green. For me so far, they've passed pretty much every test. Be interested to see what they do on the fuller shots. You know what, that 54 is not going to get there from here. Actually, I think it's going to be a full 50 degree, to be honest. You know what? Not as much spin as I expected to get. I thought they were going to screw back like crazy. I mean, they stopped pretty quick, but I honestly expected them to be ripping back down the green. But to be honest, they're pretty close shots, and I did enjoy hitting them. However, I have found an issue with these wedges. So far, it's been so positive. The looks, the feel, the fact that you can manipulate them, really, really positive. But then I found a negative. Certainly on these longer golf shots, because these Ping Glide Pro wedges are a much smaller head shape, they're much less forgiving. And on a longer shot, when I'm hitting into a long green like this from 100 odd yards, you do sacrifice forgiveness, and that is a big issue. Nice around the green, not so good on the longer shots. They're very nice, yes. They're still an outside contender for going in my bag, yes. But there are downsides. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned, lots more to come.